First there was Iowa, New Hampshire, and Nevada. And tonight, South Carolina voters have spoken.
The stakes are higher than ever, but in the end, Joe Biden takes the win. Here's what he had to say about his victory tonight.
For all those who've been knocked down, counted out, left behind, this is your campaign. Thanks to all of you, the heart of the Democratic Party, we just won, and we've won big because of you.
This is a pivotal moment for the former vice president, who was counting on this victory to launch his campaign into the forefront ahead of Super Tuesday. Up until now, Senator Bernie Sanders held a firm lead. Tonight's win is critical. Since 1992, nearly every candidate who won the South Carolina primary has secured the Democratic nomination.
And here is a look at the statewide results tonight as they've come in, with 95% of counties reporting. 49% goes to Joe Biden. A distant second, Bernie Sanders. And then it drops down to 11% for Tom Steyer, who has dropped out of the race. Single digits for Pete Buttigieg, Elizabeth Warren, and Amy Klobuchar at 3%, 1% for Tulsi Gabbard.
54 delegates are up for grabs in the Palmetto State, with an additional 9 unpledged delegates. So let's break that down, I should say, by looking at what the top 3 candidates have so far. As predicted in the previous polls, Biden takes the majority of those delegates with 28. Senator Bernie Sanders was able to secure 7, and now Tom Steyer bowed out of the race tonight, but he did come in third. Unfortunately, he didn't secure any delegates tonight.
But what about voters here in the Lowcountry? Are they satisfied with tonight's results? Andrew Davis begins our team coverage at a watch party in Beaufort County with a look at how locals are reacting.
Yes, it is a big night for Joe Biden here in South Carolina, and looks like in Beaufort County as well, where he's got somewhere close to 50% of the vote. I'm here with Myra Rivera, who is the Beaufort County chairman for the Democratic Party. A lot of people came into Beaufort County and tried to really do a lot of work, but didn't get a lot of votes in this case.
Yes, that's happened between the Mayor Pete Buttigieg and Elizabeth Warren campaign. They've been here like for a year. Surprised me that at the moment, I just only have 46% of the votes registered. I didn't show up like a good turnout for them. Contrary to Sanders and Biden, that they've been having a good turnout of votes this time.
And turnout's the big thing here in Beaufort County. Already 2018 was a record year for Democratic turnout. Now 2020 looks like you guys are 150 or 200% up in some of those precincts. What does it say for Beaufort County?
That is a good news for us Democrats. It's like we're turning blue this county. We're having 60% increase in voter and absentee voting, and we have precincts with a lot of 100%, 150. We also have information about some precincts that a lot of younger voters and African Americans went to vote. So it's good news for us. So we're turning blue.
Good news. They're hoping turning blue all the way through November, when the presidential election comes, along with a lot of the local elections we have too. Should be an interesting time ahead for Beaufort County. Andrew Davis, WSAV News 3.
And many voters in Beaufort County followed suit with the rest of the state, throwing their support behind Joe Biden. He held a significant lead there, and we want to give you an exact look at what the numbers that we're seeing are so far. So this is only with 41% of the precincts in tonight, but Joe Biden having a 47% share of the vote there. Bernie Sanders coming in at 16%, Tom Steyer with 14%, and Pete Buttigieg with 10%. And then if we go to the second page of candidates tonight, Elizabeth Warren, Amy Klobuchar, and Tulsi Gabbard rounding out the list.
Meanwhile, in Jasper County, as we look at the votes coming in there in Jasper County, we are seeing 100% of precincts reporting Joe Biden finishing out with 53% of the vote. A distant second, Tom Steyer at 17%. He is out. 16% goes to Bernie Sanders. Then we drop off with Pete Buttigieg, to 6%. And Elizabeth Warren, Amy Klobuchar, Tulsi Gabbard rounding it out in the single digits. And in Hampton County tonight, with 100% of precincts voting there, another 53% win for Joe Biden, 26% for Steyer, 15% goes to Bernie Sanders, and then a major drop-off for Elizabeth Warren at 2%, 2% for Pete Buttigieg, Amy Klobuchar, Tulsi Gabbard barely showing up with 1% each.
And with Super Tuesday right around the corner now, there is still hope for candidates who didn't secure a win tonight.
Here's what they had to say about the future of their campaigns.
The popular vote in Iowa. have won the New Hampshire primary. We have won the Nevada caucus. But you cannot win them all.
I want to salute all of our competitors. I am proud of the votes we earned, and I am determined to earn every vote on the road ahead.
Minority voters headed to the polls in droves today, and political experts believe that their support helped catapult Biden to victory. WSAV's John Dowding is picking up our team coverage tonight. He's live in Okatee with a look at how the Latino vote is shaping this election.
Hey, good evening to you, Ben. Although it's not the largest ethnic minority in South Carolina, the Latino vote is showing out and showing up in the polls across the country. It's the largest racial and ethnic minority in the nation. So they're definitely going to be increasing and having a major impact in some of those key voting primaries across the country. And voters I spoke to tonight, Hispanic voters that is, say there are a couple key issues for them on the ballot that aren't talked about a lot in general conversation.
Education is very important too. We as Latinos, the way our culture is based on family, and make sure that our kids are able to go to college and have a good education is important because that will guarantee their success in the future.
The next primaries that are going to be having a lot of attention because of the Latino vote is out in California and Texas on Super Tuesday. That's just in a few days. We're going to see where the Latino majority is leaning in the 2020 election with Democratic candidates, and we're going to just have to wait until Tuesday to see where they're heading. Live in Okatee, John Dowding, WSAV News 3.
All right, thank you, John. Well, WSAV Digital Team has been monitoring social media all night to bring you what's trending online. News 3 digital reporter Claire Going is live in the newsroom with highlights from our South Carolina primary coverage.
Tonight's primary is trending nationwide on Twitter, and people have strong opinions about the candidates. And the digital team is here to bring you the top stories on social media. Out of the race, this video of Tom Steyer is still trending on Twitter. It shows Steyer and his wife dancing and singing along to rapper Juvenile at a campaign event in Columbia, South Carolina. Now, Steyer just bowed out after spending $22 million on his campaign in the Palmetto State. That's about $20 million more than any other candidate. In case you missed anything, we are helping you find trending stories easier with live updates on our WSAV Twitter thread. Here you can find all of our South Carolina Democratic primary coverage. It leads back to our website where we have our live stream, statewide results, and live updates by the hour. We're keeping you updated with everything trending online and all the election highlights on our website. Just visit wsav.com/yourlocalelection.hq. Reporting live in the newsroom, Claire Going, wsav.com now.
Claire, thank you. Right now, billionaire businessman Tom Steyer is coming down from a major loss, which pushed him to drop out of the race. He made the big announcement in Columbia just a few hours ago. Our South Carolina Capitol reporter Georgia Reed Godfrey continues our team coverage tonight, live from the site of his campaign event tonight.
Supporters here at Tom Steyer's watch party were Steyered up for the Democratic preference primary, and even though Steyer decided to suspend his campaign, the numbers at the polls and the energy here tonight show his message resonated with many South Carolina voters.
And I didn't get into this race and start talking about things to try and get votes. I was in this race to talk about things that I care the most about.
Democratic presidential candidate Tom Steyer came in third place in South Carolina's Democratic preference primary, a big feat for a candidate who was mostly unknown this time last year.
I don't think that anyone can deny that the campaign that Tom has run has just been amazing. You know, basically from being a completely unknown candidate at the beginning of this thing to now competing for second place.
Steyer's platforms resonated with many South Carolina voters, hoping for change, putting an emphasis on housing, the environment, and working families.
I think the environment is one of the things he's been really big champion of, as well as trying to get equal pay for people, as well as getting housing to a place where it's affordable for everyone.
And even though Steyer didn't receive the ratings at the polls he wanted, the Democratic presidential nominee hopeful says the fight is not over.
If I didn't see a path to winning, that I'd suspend my campaign. So am I going to continue to work on every single one of these issues? Yes, of course I am.
Now, this Democratic preference primary is exactly that. It helps gauge the voters' preference for the Democratic presidential nominee. From here, the number of delegates will be divided based on the numbers at the polls and assigned at the National Convention. Live in Columbia, Georgia Godfrey, WSAV News 3.
All right, thank you, Georgia. With the South Carolina election behind them, many of the candidates are shifting their focus to Super Tuesday states and then Georgia's primary. We're joined by Aaron Whiteley with Chatham County's Democratic Committee. He's the first vice chair of the committee, in fact. So Super Tuesday wipes out a full third of the delegates. After that, Georgia. How does Georgia have an impact after tonight and Super Tuesday?
I foresee Georgia playing a big role in kind of helping to set the tone when it comes to the Southeast. South Carolina definitely started the race off. As we see, South Carolina favored a moderate candidate, and I personally expect to see a little bit more of that here. Now, granted, there is a lot of Bernie support here. If we look at the last election numbers, you see it's going to shape up to be an interesting fight.
We have Senate elections. We have U.S. House of Representatives seats in Georgia up for grabs. As we look at tonight, the Joe Biden movement, some say that's better for the down ballot candidates. Some say that Bernie Sanders would, quoting Jim Clyburn of South Carolina, be a catastrophe, a carnage for down ballot candidates. For Georgia down ballot candidates, what are they thinking tonight?
It's really a toss-up there. Some of these down ballot candidates would support a Bernie, but ultimately we want to see who's going to bring more voter turnout. So with that being said, there is talk that perhaps Joe Biden has a better chance of that and turning out that vote than a Bernie Sanders would. Again, I'm by no way endorsing any particular candidate, but just kind of referencing some of the conversations that I've had.
All right, Aaron.